Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another pick a card, and instead of the actual pick a card, we're doing pick a paint pot. So today we're going to be doing a psychic reading, and for you guys we have three groups. We have group number 1 with the red paint and the rose quartz ring, group number 2 with the blue paint and the clear quartz ring, and group number 3 with the brown paint and the obsidian ring. All these rings are available on my shop as well, linked down below, and also my private reading rates are also linked down below as well. So let's get started. Today we're going to be doing a really interesting video all about 2022. So this is going to be my first video. I haven't actually done a video yet about 2022, so I'm very excited. So we're going to be doing what you can expect in your love life in 2022. So let's get started. We're going to start with group number 1 with the rose quartz. Please take your time to choose a group. All the timestamps as usual are down below in the description box and in the comment section. So let's get started. Starting with group number 1 with the red paint and the rose quartz. Hello group number 1, let's get started with today's reading. So today we're doing a psychic art reading, and let's get started. Let's get right on into it. So you guys chose the beautiful, rose quartz ring. I'm obsessed with these rings. You know, I always wear these in my picker cards. I just love that rough kind of look on a crystal. I just think it's very natural. So we're going to put her there. So let's have a look and see what's gone on for you guys in your love life. So first of all, I'm just going to put some water down, and I'm not a full-on professional artist, okay guys, so no one judge me. Okay, so we're just going to kind of see what wants to appear in today's reading. So the first thing I'm picking up for you guys is massive Saturn energy. Okay, so Saturn probably is returning in your chart. So if it is, most likely you will be between the age of 27 and 31 roughly, or you will be around the age of 50 or 80. So that can be for some of you guys, not for everyone. So first of all, I'm just laying some of this water down so I can actually put the ink down. I've got all my ink pots here. I've just dispersed them into little dropper pots. Hopefully it's going to be easier for me to kind of get to the paper easier, because before it just looked really bad. So hopefully this will look a little bit better. I'm just going to dab it on this paper here. I'm going to put this bit of kitchen roll here, just dab that on there. Okay, so let's get started. So I feel like for you guys, a lot of Saturn energy, really intense. So next year, or you know, when you're watching this, which will hopefully be 2022 or before that, in 2022, I feel like there's a lot of intensity. So we're going to use red. The intensity, what I'm picking up on is there's a lot of kind of energies around ex-partners, and there's a lot of energy around releasing. So a lot of you guys are going to possibly be releasing kind of any sort of energy around ex-partners, things like that. There's a massive energy around kind of creating your sexual energy and getting your sexual energy back, getting your sexual power back. I'm just going to dab the edges so it doesn't go over. And I feel like for you guys, you're really kind of coming into your feminine power, your feminine energy. And I also feel like there's this energy of a new partner coming in 2022. So of course this is going to be different for everyone, so just take it as it resonates. But I feel like it's going to be two souls coming into your life in 2022. There's going to be one person who's most likely going to be a soulmate / romantic partner. Every soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner. But there is definitely a romantic partner around you. They feel like a Pisces or a Sagittarius. They feel like a massive star seed. Like there's such a star seedy energy. I just feel that so strongly. There's somebody who really appreciates you and lets you appreciate them as well. It's kind of like a really 50-50 relationship. So we also feel like, I'm just grabbing the brown, I also feel like there's a massive energy around grounding. A lot of you guys are learning to really ground yourself. There's an energy around getting really clear on your boundaries, which is really good. And I also feel like there's possibly a new animal coming into your life. So it's possibly a dog, a cat, something like that. I feel like I just want to keep it separate for now and just let that sit for a bit. So I also feel like there is definitely a relationship forming with a sibling as well. So if you have been apart from a sibling for a while, that's going to be changing as well. And well, speaking up, some of you guys, there may be a pregnancy. For some of you guys, it will be you, but if you aren't in a relationship right now, I don't feel like it will be you. Most of you guys, it will be for those of you who are in a relationship already, or who already know that you want to get pregnant, or you're on the verge to being pregnant. If it's not you, it will be somebody else possibly in your family who'll get pregnant. I'm picking up on the postman. That's so weird. I'm seeing like a postman delivering something to you. And it feels as if you're going to get a lot of deliveries, like a lot of, like literally maybe a baby delivery, but like a literal parcels are going to be coming to you. So I do feel like you might be kind of, you know, connecting to somebody abroad and like getting parcels from them. Or you might just be, you know, receiving a lot of parcels in the mail, maybe from, if you're like on Instagram or YouTube, maybe it's even like fan mail or something. It just feels like there's this energy around receiving things that you've been waiting for a very long time for. Okay, let's get some more water on here. So another thing I'm picking up on is there's definitely a romantic partner. There's somebody who's kind of lurking over your energy. And I don't want to say lurking. Lurking isn't a bad thing. Lurking is actually somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching your energy. They want to kind of get involved with you. And there's definitely somebody who really misses you. This is something I don't normally pick up on in readings, but I'm really picking up on like ex energy and like previous partner energy. There's somebody who possibly misses you. This is somebody who really let you down. And I don't feel like you would take this person back at all because they're really not the right person for you, but there is definitely this energy around somebody missing you. And you can just, this is just confirmation from your angels that everything's okay with that person that's possibly on your mind that you may be worried about as well. So in 2022, I really feel like a lot of you guys are getting your passion back. A lot of you guys have felt really lacking in passion. A lot of you guys are getting like a job that you really, really enjoy. There's definitely a passion that's come back for you in your life. And in terms of your love life, you might actually meet someone through your career, especially if it's something you really enjoy. I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you've been working on a career, your career is really going to be blowing up. Like you're really going to be getting the rewards that you want, and because of that, people are noticing you, and therefore you're meeting new people, and one of those people could equally be your soulmate. So I am picking up also slow growth. A lot of you guys have definitely kind of been waiting for a relationship to kind of form, or just a relationship to come into your life. A lot of you guys, you will manifest a partner. I really feel like a lot of you guys have waited at least like 10, maybe even 20 years for a relationship. And I'm picking up like you've really felt like kind of giving up. And I'm not surprised because you've been waiting a very long time. But you've got a lot of angels and guides around you. Like you have a lot of angels and guides that really want to support you and really want to protect you. So I'm just going to merge this. I feel like there's definitely a group connection. I'm picking up on this thing about connecting. And also I'm getting the letter Z here as well. So I'm picking up on this energy of connection. I get this energy of like things being drawn together. I'm picking up on like star seeds coming together with other star seeds. So if you're wanting a tribal connection with a group of people, you're wanting a tribe, girl, it's on its way, it's coming towards you. So I do feel like those of you who are wanting a masculine or a male, I do feel as if you guys have been going through the ringer with males. You are definitely going to manifest somebody you can trust, which is something you've really been working on. A lot of you guys have been single, like I said, for a very long time, and it's been really, really stressful for you. It's kind of been like, I have no idea if this is actually ever going to happen. Girl, it definitely will happen, and it's definitely going to come in for you. This is kind of where I want to stop it, but I will bring out a little bit of green just before we end this, and we're going to pull some tarot as well for you guys. So hopefully this is going to come out okay. Okay. So I'm just going to blow on the paint and just see if this kind of moves around a little bit. Okay. Cute. Something's growing in your life. A lot of you guys are really wanting pregnancy or babies. That is definitely for a lot of you guys that will happen. Of course, you know, I don't do a lot of pregnancy in my readings because, you know, it's a very sensitive subject, but for a lot of you guys, you will get, you know, that energy coming towards you when you have the right partner. If it's the right thing for you. But I definitely feel like a lot of you guys will be falling pregnant in 2022. And because we have the number 2, it's all about like duality and relationships and things like that. So a lot of you guys, you will be getting what you need. So as we put this away, let's put this over here. So this is what the art piece looks like. She looks very interesting. I've no idea what the hell is going on, but I hope you guys like it either way. It dries very quickly actually, which is great. So you can kind of see the end result quite quickly. So let's get you a couple of tarot cards. Let's see what else is coming in for you guys. Let's move this water and the paper. Okay. All right, so let's get you guys some tarot. Let's see what else wants to come in for you guys. Lovely. So a lot of you guys, it could be an earth sign you're manifesting as well. Somebody who really likes your company. Someone who has been waiting a very long time to be in a relationship too. Some of you guys have been waiting for marriage as well. Like somebody who really wants to commit to you, which is something, you know, as I say, you could be waiting a very long time for. Beautiful. So the reason why it's taken a long time for love to come into your life, or, you know, romantic love or a partner, because love is all around us. But as a romantic partner, I feel as if for you, the reason why people haven't come in is because you're still working on your own boundaries. You're working on your self-worth and your sacral chakra and your solar plexus as well. Lovely. It's really about your own value, like how you value yourself. That's the main thing that comes across in this reading. It's like, how am I coming across, and how are people really appreciating me? So the previous partners you've been with have been very, very insecure and immature. The person you're going to be with is really, really steadfast. They're somebody who, I'm pretty sure that's the right word, like somebody who really grounds themselves. They're really, really adult and mature. Oops, this card is like proper flying. I actually said the word car, so a lot of you guys, this person could be really into cars as well. Could have a really nice car. We then have the Seven of Pentacles. So this person has a really good eye for anything very, very high quality. They like to wait for things rather than get things really cheap, and like, you know, they love quality. They're willing to wait. So this person has all the signs in their chart. I'm picking up on earth, mainly earth and fire, but they also could have Pisces in there too. They're going to come in your life after you have possibly grieved the past, or kind of really released a lot of fear around abandonment or connection. And also there's going to be a couple of possible partners popping up, or previous partners, well actually more previous partners, people who you won't be in a relationship with, but you've possibly been in connection with or had a sexual connection with. Those people are possibly going to come up from the past next year. Just to clear it, they might not come in if it's not the right time. They would have already kind of, it depends on how your soul is evolving and how you evolve, and if you really work on yourself. But basically the main thing I'm really getting in this reading is children, working with children, but also releasing a lot of people who have done a lot of damage on you emotionally. You're releasing a lot of these people who haven't got any empathy. You're really releasing that from your energy. So that's all I feel like I really need to say in this group. I hope you have a lovely day and you enjoyed this reading. As my guides always like to remind me, give it a thumbs up if you feel drawn to do that, and give a comment and subscribe. My rates for my private readings are down below, along with my crystal shop. Have a lovely day, group 1, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys in your year of 2022 for love. So you guys who chose the beautiful clear quartz, she is available on my shop down below, in the link down below in the description box. So let's get started with your love reading, guys. Let's see what's going on for you guys. So with clear quartz, what I'm feeling is a massive clean slate. No one from the past is kind of interrupting your energy. Even if you're still around people who are old friends or people you know, they're not interrupting your energy. No one is preventing you from being who you are. You are possibly moving house. You are most likely going to be in a new space, mentally, physically, spiritually. You could even be completing some sort of therapy that you've wanted to kind of work with somebody. Now you kind of don't feel like you need them anymore, or this kind of completion around karmic patterns, really, really, really karmic. A lot of completion around that. I'm hearing a lot of retrograding and a lot of Saturn energy, and a lot of I'm picking up on Juno as well. Juno is actually the energy around relationships. I feel like a lot of you guys have really done a lot of work around relationships this time around. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you guys. I'm just going to put some water on this paper here. We're just going to see what's going on. So I feel like for you guys, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. You guys are very, very sensitive, and a lot of you guys are Virgos. Like a lot of you guys have a lot of Virgo in your chart. You guys are the nurturers, the caregivers, the mothery energy, the fatherly energy. You guys are the ones who give a lot in your relationships. So because you've done that a lot, now is the time to basically stop doing that. Obviously care for people, but make sure it's not at your own risk of your health or risk of your own energy, where you are emptying your own cup. Relationships are supposed to be, you know, reciprocal, you know, 50-50 reciprocal. They're there to be unconditional. We're not here for conditions, girl. That is not what we're here for. So you guys are really learning to have non-conditional relationships, very empathic, unconditional connections. A lot of you guys may find an animal kind of coming into your life, possibly a cat or a dog, and pick up on a black cat or a brown tabby cat. So we're going to start off with a brown, and we're going to see what wants to come out for here. So a lot of you guys are really, I'm picking up on the rescuing energy. There's energy around like rescuing, and you're trying not to rescue anymore. A lot of you guys, 2021 could have been, or could be, could have been a year of really like focusing on yourself and trying not to self-sacrifice. A lot of you guys have interacted with a lot of people in 2021, even if it's just online, but you've made a really big impact, and some of you guys don't even think you have. Even if you've literally just been in your room doing, you know, what you feel like is nothing, you really have actually changed a lot because you have done a lot of inner work. And even if you haven't realized, a lot of you guys have really gone through it, you know. This looks like wood. That's so cool. So for a lot of you guys, you could be working on a new hobby in 2022. A lot of you guys are going to get really close to your ancestral patterns and really clear them. So if you haven't done that in 2021, 2022 will be your year of clearing. I'm hearing the year of clear. And because we have that clear quartz, I really feel like a lot of you guys are no longer in your patterns of basically being the victim of connections anymore. So a lot of you guys, I'm hearing, don't actually know what a relationship is or have felt like because you never actually had a proper connection that has really, really suited you. So I'm hearing, get ready, because there's going to be somebody coming in for you. This person is very, very spiritual. Okay, so if they don't come in 2022, then they will come in the year after. So a lot of you guys, it will be 2022 though, because you're going to be ready, because you've basically done the work. Okay, I really feel like I want to blend these. So I'm just going to blow on this paper right now just to show you guys what's kind of going on here. Just going to spread my love on it. I have no idea kind of what is going on here, but a lot of you guys have been very stubborn in love because this water is not moving. A lot of you guys have been very stubborn. A lot of you guys have not wanted to move. Even in your home, you may not have wanted to move. Oops, you may not have wanted to really kind of, you may have felt like you had to move. You may feel like you have had to move, or you literally have had to move in your life recently or in the past. And I'm hearing no more of that. Like, you're no longer compromising your own mental health, or you're no longer in a position where you're compromised or you're backed against the wall, basically. So a lot of you guys, there's going to be a massive group who's going to make a really big impact on your life. There's going to be someone who is very, very special to you, most likely a best friend who you're going to manifest, because, you know, love isn't just romantic relationships. This person is possibly going to be a Leo, or going to be somebody who's very, just like extremely supportive. So I also feel like there's going to be a lot of unexpected relationships happening. If you have quite a big tribe, or you have like a close best friend, they may be getting into a relationship, and then they also may know someone who you can be in a connection to. There's going to be a lot of really interesting synchronicities. And a lot of you guys are going to get a lot of spiritual messages when you're near water. Being near water will really, really serve you and help you to connect with your energy. A lot of you guys are going to come back into nature more next year. You're going to be meeting people possibly in nature. There's going to be groups who you're going to match with, where you're really going to disperse your energy. A lot of you guys, it's going to be like really full on Aquarian energy. That's why I'm picking up on groups. A lot of you guys are really connecting with groups. There's a lot of kind of group happenings going on. And a lot of you guys, there is like a slow progress. So if you are going to meet somebody, it may not be to the end of the year, but it is worth waiting for this person. That aqua colour is so pretty. I also feel as if there is a massive connection to do with you and your masculine. So basically, if you have a very strong connection to a father figure, or don't have a connection to them at all, you're healing it basically. If you haven't healed it in 2021, you're healing it now, or healing it in 2022, where you're really letting this heal itself, and you're no longer kind of at the mercy of this person. You're no longer at the mercy of this connection that's happened. So if you have any toxicity or any toxic connections in your family, they're no longer going to be looming over you, especially those of you who are very close to your family. And remember, family is not just blood related. Family is people who really care about you. So if someone really isn't caring about you and giving you the time of day, they're not worth being around, okay? So I just want to add a little bit more colour into this, just a little bit more. I'm just going to add a bit more water because it dries out very, very quickly. So a lot of you guys, you could actually be having really nice neighbours as well when you move into this home. A lot of you guys, it could even be somebody moves in next door to you. You may not even have to move anywhere. A lot of you guys, there's going to be a lot of people from the past coming back, but they could also be people, if they're not from the past, they'll be abroad. And that's two completely different things. But if it's not from the past, there'll be people who are abroad who you're going to connect to. And I also feel like there's definitely some new connections coming in, and yeah, it's very, very interesting. So let's do a little bit more brown. A lot of you guys are needing to get very grounded. A lot of you guys are really in your head at the moment. Getting it grounded is going to really, really help you. So I'm going to put a tiny bit more brown here. Okay, beautiful. So that is the art piece. It looks like a forest with a lot going on. I'm just going to brush the edges so that doesn't all fall down. A lot of like forestry happenings going on here. Okay guys, so we're going to pull some tarot for you. We're going to see what wants to come out. So let's see what other messages want to come out. Beautiful. A lot of you guys are releasing conflict. You're releasing the need to have conflict in your life or have drama. No more like really bad conflicting conversations. A lot of you guys have matured extremely well from last year, and you've really got your justice. You've really got what you've needed out of your connections. I feel like a lot of you guys have literally wrung out your connections, like you've gotten everything you can out of them. And this is what I'm talking mainly about, family, like people who really had to basically stick around because they were your family, or maybe you lived with them. You've really healed a lot of the connections with your family, especially like ancestral trauma and things like that. I'm just going to move this flower over here because I need to give myself a little bit more space. Okay, so a lot of you guys, you're going to be meeting somebody through work. They're going to give you some sort of opportunity, and this person most likely is an earth sign. They have very strong, powerful energy. They're a massive manifestor. They might even be a manifestor in human design. This person also really matches your energy. You're going to have a lot of new starts in 2022. I think 2022 is going to be so much better than the last couple of years for you. It's going to feel a lot easier. It's going to, because you basically have more control over your emotions and you've really gone deep within yourself. I'm hearing a lot of you guys need to reel back on the alcohol, so that's just a message that I'm picking up on. But for a lot of you guys, you're very, very magnetic. A lot of people are being really, really drawn to you. And there's this energy of, I'm picking up on flowers like coming out of the ground and blossoming. A lot of you guys are getting really, really comfortable with expressing yourself and letting your roots kind of sprout and letting yourself spread out and let your energy be seen by a lot of people. So get ready, there's definitely some new people coming into your life, and it feels really exciting. And don't be afraid to just wait for opportunities as well. If you're not sure on something, make sure to wait. But I love this. It's like an opportunity is coming in, waiting, and then boom, going for it. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you're not rushing, that is the best thing to do. Sit back and waiting for the opportunity is the best thing for you. If you feel like you need to go out and do something, of course do that. But if there's an opportunity and it feels like it's being forced, pull away from it ASAP, because that's probably not the right thing for you at the moment. Also, I feel like the connection you're going to meet with somebody, they're really mature and they know themselves. There's not going to be a lot of drama, and both of you are going to feel really, really comfortable in the connection. So I hope you have a lovely day. My rates and my crystal shop are down below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose a beautiful obsidian ring. She is very grounding. This feels like a mature energy. A lot of you guys have really matured, or you're an old soul. A lot of you guys have been on this planet before, or you've been here for a very long time. Okay, so it could be your literal age is mature, but I also just feel like emotionally you guys are very, very, very mature. Okay, so there's a little bit of blue. That's just because it's from the previous pile. So just ignore that, guys. That'll get washed away in the reading. So for you guys, I'm picking up like a really slow energy. A lot of you guys really need to learn to relax more. A lot of you guys are put a lot of really, like, I'm hearing so much damn pressure on yourself. So what I'm picking up on is I want to pull some tarot before I actually start this reading. I'm just hearing you need to focus on one thing. So let's just pull a couple of cards. I'm just going to see what cards want to come up. Okay, beautiful. Oh my god, look at that. The Ace of Cups. That is just so perfect for you guys. I love that. So we have the Ace of Cups. Don't want to get it in the water. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, and then we have, let's get one more. I'm going to pull these at the end of the reading as well, guys, for you. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so underneath the Empress and the Magician. So the main thing I'm feeling is extreme connection to a partnership and feeling like both of you are on the same page. So 2022 is going to be a really good year of you really understanding yourself and understanding what you want out of your relationships. You're going to start to know yourself, and therefore you're going to start to understand what sort of connection it is that you need in this in this life, basically. So I'm going to put a bit more water on because this paper really sucks up the water. So the energy that I'm picking up on, I don't know why, but I'm picking up on Shrek. I'm picking up on the song Accidentally in Love. So a lot of you guys, this person's literally going to come into your life friggin' randomly. Like, it's going to be so friggin' random. And this is going to be somebody who has basically, who knows you very well. This feels like a very feminine energy, really, really feminine. A lot of you guys, you've had people who just really are very destructive. You had a load of destructive people in your life who just really treat you really, really badly. And I just get this energy of like being used. So a lot of you guys are very empathic, and sometimes people can really use you for the kind of the worst. I don't know why there's lots of bubbles in this, but there's lots of bubbles here. So I feel like a lot of you guys have waited a long time for a relationship. It's been a long time coming, and I'm picking up that it's not going to be that long. A lot of you guys could meet this person through a hobby or a career, and I feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with a lot of conflict, and I'm hearing you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to be like, this is kind of like group number one. You don't have to be like the savior for anybody anymore. Like, it's your time to be who you want to be. And a lot of you guys don't really understand how to do that. Like, you don't understand how to be in a connection where you're authentically yourself, because a lot of your connections have been based on what you could give the other person. A lot of you guys have had people who literally run away from you, and that's basically this energy of like this kind of water. It's all like running away. But what I'm picking up on is taught you how to deal with your abandonment and codependency, and it's made you feel a lot more comfortable with being and expressing yourself. A lot of you guys are learning to deal with your sexual energy. You're learning to get comfortable with working with your sexual energy and being an empowered female or empowered male, or just empowered person. And a lot of you guys have felt kind of confused about your identity and possibly your sexuality. 2022 is going to be really eye-opening, because you're going to clear a lot of trauma, and therefore going to get more clearer on who you enjoy being around, or what type of person, or what you or the sort of person in terms of their gender, but also like what they enjoy as well. It's like you're going to get to really understand your actual soul purpose here on this earth, but also you're going to get really comfortable with what you enjoy. So say if you're somebody who's really hidden your spirituality, you're no longer going to be hiding it. Like, you're really going to be comfortable with just really bringing into this this life, really. And a lot of you guys, where you've had to suppress your spiritual side, it's really kind of forced you into a corner. A lot of you guys are going to be releasing a lot of that trauma, which is really amazing. Okay, so I feel like I want to get another colour. Let's get a green, I feel. So I'm going to put a bit more water on here because this paper soaks up the water so much. So a lot of you guys, I'm hearing the song Kings and Queens by Ava Max. And one of the lyrics is, let me think. I'm hearing all of the kings had their queens on the throne. Okay, I cannot sing it because I'm going to get copyrighted. But basically, what I'm feeling is there's this energy of like really owning your power, like queen and king energy. You're going to meet somebody who matches your energy, no longer feeling like you're having to basically compensate for people who aren't up to the plate. So basically, where you've been in connections where it's always been about the other person, I'm hearing no more of that, sis, no more, sis. You're going to meet somebody who's very intelligent, who's very emotionally empowered, and they can basically sort out themselves. You're going to be an individual in this relationship, and they're going to be an individual in the relationship too. So a lot of you guys, you can meet this person at the more near the start of 2022, and it's going to be possibly in a place of nature. You could meet this person in somewhere to do with health. It could be a gym, could even be at like a beauty shop or something, like an eco beauty store or something. Could even be in a health food shop, a Whole Foods, something like that. but it's going to be really unexpected. A lot of you guys haven't had a grounded connection before where you're really acknowledged for your own self. And a lot of you guys, it's going to feel amazing. You're going to feel really safe. You're going to feel really comfortable. And you're going to feel like you're really able to just be yourself. And I'm picking up that there's been a lot of heartbreak around really figuring out who you are in connections. And I'm picking up a lot of you guys have a very strong radar about people who aren't good for you anymore. Like, you're no longer in your trauma anymore. You're no longer settling for less. So when you first meet this person who's going to be really important to you, and this could even be a friend, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but for a lot of you guys it will be. It's going to be quite shocking because it's kind of like you didn't expect it to happen. This person could easily like hit you up on Instagram, or you could meet them, like I said, through the gym or through nature. A lot of you guys, I'm picking up on flowers. I'm just going to draw like a random flower. A lot of you guys have also been really connecting to your intuition, so you'll know if this is the right person. You'll know if this connection is worth having. A lot of you guys, this person is going to be a fire sign, water or air. They could be earth as well, but mainly their sun sign will be water or fire, and their rising most likely will be air. So this reading, obviously take it as it resonates. So the last thing I'm picking up on is your 4th house and your 5th house. A lot of you guys are learning to connect to your body in your home, and it's really helping romance come into your life because you're feeling safe in connections. A lot of you guys are also working on your moon and your Venus, which is also really connected to your home and your family and feeling safe in relationships. So this is the art piece. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to pull some tarot for you guys as well to see what else wants to come through for you guys. Okay guys, let's get a couple more cards for you for group number 3. Let's see what else wants to come through. A lot of your hard work has paid off. A lot of you guys are wanting a new job, so you're going to get that definitely in 2022. It's going to be really unexpected. A lot of you guys could get this job through a friend who you actually meet, who is a new friend. A lot of you guys have really going to be starting a mental health journey. You're really going to be looking into yourself, and it's going to be really, really beautiful for you because you're going to be able to like really blossom and really open up more. A lot of you guys have felt like everything takes like a really long time in your love life, so definitely things are going to start shifting for you, and it's going to be easier for you to wait for things if you need to. There's going to be no rush, and it's going to be feeling really, really comfortable. So a lot of you guys, same cards again have come out. A lot of you guys have dealt with a lot of people who are very restrictive. No more of that. You're not even looking at people who are restrictive anymore. You're really in your own energy and feeling really comfortable being yourself. A lot of you guys are going to meet somebody through a hobby, especially if you guys are working online. You're going to meet someone through this hobby or through this career. And it's because you are letting yourself be vulnerable and putting yourself out there. The more vulnerable you are, the more people are going to see you and they're going to come towards you. I'm hearing fame as well as a lot of energy surrounding your 10th and 4th house. You might even work from home as well and get a lot of abundance from home by just, going online. So the Knight of Wands is also showing me you're no longer being in relationships that are really surface. You're kind of connecting to people that are really down to earth, and you're no longer having to overthink everything. You feel very safe with these people. So I hope you have a lovely day, guys. Rates are down below for my private readings. Please message me before, as rates and availability can change. My crystal shop is also linked down below. Please check it out if you feel drawn to do so. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you very soon.